Last weekend, I was able to go to to the cottage of one of our parishioners here, and I'm very adventurous, so they offered if I want to learn how to water ski. I tried. I think I tried 11 times, and I wasn't able to water ski. It was just so hard, like my arms just so sore, and my legs also. And in one of our conversation, we just kind of talk about what foolish things we did in the past. And for me, I have so many foolish things I did in the past that I could say I'm ashamed of. And I've hurt many people, most especially my family. And I told them that I could have ended either in prison or dead. And yet, I'm just amazed how God called me to be a priest here in Canada. Just the patience of the Lord in my life. And when I was reading our first reading, the Lord told Jeremiah, go down to the potter's house, and there I will let you hear my words. And then Jeremiah saw this potter. He was working at his wheel. The vessel he was making of clay was spoiled in the potter's hand, and he reworked it into another vessel as seemed good to him. And then the word of the Lord came to Jeremiah, can I not do with you, O house of Israel, just as this potter has done, says the Lord? Just like the clay in the potter's hand, so are you in my hand, O house of Israel. And in my life, the Lord is not finished in forming me. I'm a slow learner and sometimes very stubborn also. But I could say as I'm here at St. Mary's, I've been here for 5 years now, going for my 6th year, the Lord is just ever patient with me again, just forming me. So many times I failed, but He's ever patient, just forming me again. And the thing that the Lord is forming me is forming my identity. I grew up in a very dysfunctional family, and my identity as a son was not strong enough. That's why I grew up so insecure, right? And I listened to this podcast, the Restored the Glory. They have this 4 podcasts about the 4 identities, and I've been listening to it again and again and again. When I do my long bike rides, I would listen to it and see what the Lord is really doing me. First of all, He's really strengthening my identity as a son, because that's the foundation of the 4 identities. Son, daughter, then brother, sister, then bridegroom, bride, and then father, mother. And for me, so many times, especially when I became a priest, my identity as a son wasn't strong enough, and because I'm a priest, I needed to do my identity as a father. My identity as son wasn't strong enough. That's why it would collapse, right? That's why it's so important, for us to be strengthened in those 4 identities, and it's for all vocations. It's not just for the married or just for the priest. No. It's for all vocations. So I encourage you, listen to the 4 podcasts there about the 4 identities. And as human beings, we're weak, we're gonna fail, but the Lord is ever patient. But we must be patient with ourselves. Don't give up, because the Lord is not giving up on us. As long as we're breathing, He's not finished with us. He continues to form us to become the sons and daughters, the brothers and sisters, the bridegroom and bride, the father and mother that He wants us to be.